David and Cheryl are track trailer Tvan owners, and I've caught up with them here at the Big Red Bash to check out their rig and find out what they've been up to. Guys, which Tvan have you got?
We've got the Tvan Murrinjai, and we've been on the road for 18 months straight. When we left home, we thought, right, if this gets too bad, we'll hire a nice apartment at a beautiful beach. We've been to the beautiful beach, but we never hired the apartment. So we've been really comfortable and seen all the things we've never seen before.
So tell me what's in your setup. What sort of features have you got in there?
Well, we got, first of all, when you're travelling off-road, that you need a lot of water sometimes, because if you're in the bush for a few weeks, that we've got two 70-litre water tanks. There's a queen-sized bed in there, pillow top, absolutely beautiful to sleep on. As well as that, there's a good storage box with we got a couple of angle fridges, and one runs as a freezer, one runs as a fridge, and we've got the solar panel out the back just to make sure things are working well. But even if we pull over, there's a 60-watt panel on the roof just to keep things charged.
So basically, all the comforts of home, as they say.
Yeah.
Well, it's been our home for that time, and we're certainly still speaking nicely to each other.
One question, what was it that made you choose the Tvan?
The prime selling point for us was we could take that van anywhere we could get the car, but when we pack that tent up, the tent folds back into the hatch at the back. So our bed is always dry, and then if we drop that wet tent out, it dries in a few moments, but it never wets our bed. We want to go to bed, 4 minutes and we're in.
Perfect, absolutely perfect. So tell me, where's your favourite spot you've had the Tvan so far?
We'd argue.
We have our own favourites.
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
The high country in Victoria, after 5 weeks, we've barely scratched the surface and we'll be back.
I love Davy's Plain Hut. Up there all by yourself, -6 degrees, big fire, and million stars in the sky.
Absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
So one last very important question, the tomato sauce. Do you keep it in the pantry or in the fridge?
In the pantry.
Yeah, definitely in the pantry.
Well, you have turned up here to see the entertainment at the Big Red Bash and enjoy the company of the other owners here, so I better let you get back to that, and I better go and do a bit more work myself.
Definitely rocking the desert.
We're looking forward to the bash.
Alan and Toni are track trailer Tvan owners, and I've bumped into them here at the Big Red Bash to have a chat about their rig. G'day guys, how are you?
Not bad, Macca.
That's good. Tell me about your setup.
Well, this is our second Tvan. It's a Mark IV. Took delivery in March. Left home in April.
Where have you been so far?
Quite a few places already. Done a few miles already, yes.
We did Goog's track, which is out of Ceduna in South Australia. Then headed up to the restricted gun barrel, onto the Hay River, onto the Garry, then the top end of the Canning, then down the Hay River.
You don't like the easy ones, do you?
No, if one of the easy one, we buy a caravan.
They are tough tracks, and seriously tough tracks in Australia. These guys have taken the rig on already. What's your favourite part about it?
Dry bed. Has to be the dry bed. Yeah, being able to pack it up and know that if it's raining, the canvas is not near the bed, and it's going to keep it dry.
Absolutely.
That's the most important thing, being comfortable.
So when you were going through the process of looking at trailers, what made you decide on the Tvan?
Ease of operation. It's sturdy.
It'll go where the car goes.
Yeah. We've taken this to some unbelievable tracks that people will just shake their heads and walk away.
Yeah,
Not this one. This is our second one. Our first one we did about 160,000 Ks in 5 years, and the resale value was absolutely fantastic.
So we go away for nearly 5 months is the longest we've been away. That was a bit long to be away from home, but at least we're comfortable. Yeah.
So clearly, Alan's taken you to some pretty wild places out there. From a lady's point of view, what was the sort of thought process you went through as to what was important for you in the camper when you're making the choices?
One of the big things, and I know a lot of other Tvan ladies are the same, if anything happens, and Al did do it to me once, get sick, and I can pack this up on my own. And it's a big thing for all of us. Or if I got sick, he can do it. it can be done by just one person.
Absolutely perfect.
I mean, two is great because it makes it easier,
Yeah.
but one is doable, and very doable.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I don't reckon you're going to have a problem with that wet bed scenario here at the Big Red Bash. And
Let's hope not.
you did
Let's
come
hope
out
not.
here to enjoy it. I
Not
better let
after
you get
last
back to
year.
it.
No worries.
Good
Thanks,
chatting
mate.
with you. Have
Thanks.
fun.
Lovely.
Keep
Thank you.
enjoying the travels.
Oh, we will.
Will do.
Thank you.
Get
Thank you
into it.
very much. Yeah.
Ray and Sue are track trailer Tvan owners, and I've caught up with them here at the Big Red Bash to check out their rig and hear all about it. How you going, guys?
Good, thanks, mate.
Yeah, wonderful.
What can you tell me about your setup?
It's a champion machine.
A champion machine.
Champion machine. Sue and I have been travelling probably 16, 17 years, and previous to this, we had a soft top, and it was really good, but time to change. We saw one of these up in Northern Territory in the Kimberley about 4 years ago. We thought, that's the go. We've had it just over 12 months. Sensational, I'll tell you what, it's a winner. Bonus points with the wife too, mate. It's all good.
Happy wife, happy life, as they say.
That
Sue,
Absolutely.
what is it that makes you happy about it?
It's got the hard canopy over the bed, so you're not folding up wet canvas onto the bed. And it's got lights, and it's got
A kitchen,
kitchen, so it's luxury.
got a hard
Yeah.
floor,
Hard floor, it's so easy to put
set
up,
up,
and down.
easy to take down. Experience we had, first trip out, Alice Springs last year, out West McDonald Ranges, right? Get out there, campsite, set up, thunderstorm, 3 hours. I'm not a civil engineer, but I became one. I was digging furrows everywhere to try and get the water from going underneath the van. Gave up. If we had still had the soft top, mate, we would have been drowned and drenched. We were here high and dry.
Beautiful.
Just absolutely.
It was awesome.
It was actually nice being underneath it, being high and dry.
Yeah, I'll bet it was.
Sensational.
So Sue sort of rattled off a few of the comfort things she liked.
Yeah.
Now, from a bloke's point of view, we normally like to get under things, leave our legs dangling out from under the trailer, to have a look around at all the tough stuff in the welding. What was it that caught your eye about the build?
I don't need to do that because it's A1. Don't even know it's on the back when you're towing it.
There you
Dream
go.
machine.
Horse's
Couldn't
mouth.
recommend anything like it. It's great. Just
Perfect.
everything about it's just
And
wonderful.
we know the quality of track are very sturdy, so
A couple of little things we've had changed. Took it down to the boys back in Melbourne. No hassle. Nothing too much trouble.
Well, we didn't come here for hassles, did we? We came out here to listen to music at the Big Red Bash, so
That's
I
it.
better let you get back to that. Thanks for having a chat about your trailer. I really
Thank you,
appreciate
Napa.
it.
And it is time for a tinny.
Oh, it's got to be very close to that time.
Absolutely.
See you soon. Ian and Ann have rocked out here to the Big Red Bash in their track trailer Topaz, and it just caught my eye because it's a little bit different to any I've ever seen before. How are you guys?
yeah, great, thank you.
Good. So what is it that caught my eye? What's different about this one?
She's purple.
She is purple. I have never seen a purple track trailer before. So what inspired the purple colour?
My favourite colour and my caravan.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
your caravan.
She's mine. All
So you
mine.
guys made the choice.
Yep,
That's great. And the guys at the factory had no problem with that?
not a problem in the world.
They did it. Lloyd had been wanting to do one for a while, and then we walked in the door and said, "Yeah, we want one."
And he just went, I can do it for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you want to hear.
Yep.
So what is it about the Topaz that caught your eye and made you go, that's the one I want if we're going to have it in purple?
When you get up to the Kimberley, somewhere with machinery that can't do it, money doesn't matter. We wanted that because it'll go anywhere, and it has.
Where have you had it so far?
Did River Road up into some of the wilder parts of the Kimberley, easy.
And Ian, for you?
Um,
How do you find to stay in for extended periods?
It's awesome. We've stayed in it for long lengths of time. Fantastic kitchen. I love to cook, and it's all inside for me. I don't cook outside, and it's just awesome. Love it.
So what's your signature dish that you knock up in there?
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to knock up today, but yeah, no, we cook lots of things on the road, and it does eat everything with ease. Yeah.
So today out there, when people are looking for a camper, I mean, there is a myriad, there's millions of them to choose from. What made you say, we want the track?
It's got everything.
Australian made, round the corner. We're close to where they're made, so any hassles, we go back and see the guys, and it's never a problem. Yeah, and it's tough.
Oh, yeah.
When
good
you get
stuff.
to Broome and you're told with a brand new camper trailer that they can't warranty it because we're down south, track will warranty it anywhere. The money doesn't matter. They stand behind their product. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's the toughest looking purple thing I ever saw in my life. I'm going to leave you guys to it. Get out there, enjoy the music, enjoy the festival. Thanks for the chat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kevin and Sandy are the... Sorry, I'll start again. Kevin and Sandy are the track trailer dealers from Newcastle in New South Wales, and I've caught up with them here at the Big Red Bash to have a chat with them about their trailers and what it is they do. How are you guys?
Very good, thank you.
That's good. So how long have you been track trailer dealers for?
Well, nearly 4 years now. Actually started off crossing the Simpson back in 2012. We were with another trailer group and we followed some track Tvans across, and just absolutely amazed on how well they worked, how well they handled terrain and easy use. And ever since that point, we said, hey, we've got to become dealers. So we followed it through from there, and here we are now.
So there's a lot of dealers out there that I don't think sometimes come out and actually touch the ground with the product and live in it. You guys clearly do. How do you find it?
Oh, excellent. Like for one night stops or even the longer stops, the track Tvans, probably the best towing camper ever towed. So smooth behind, go anywhere, you'll take your four-wheel drive, and simple to set up. And we use them for that reason. Absolutely tremendous.
What's the most common question a customer will ask you when they're trying to make a decision that you've got an answer for, obviously, to help them make that decision?
Setup time is one of the key things. Their ability to pull up for a one-night stop, set up in a couple of minutes, and be back on the move again the next morning. That is probably the most important part of it. Next would be how they tow. And these, with the suspension system they run, absolutely brilliant.
So there's lots of options with your setup too. I mean, obviously, you've thrown this up quite quickly. You're a bit of a fan of the S-gear and wanted to get into that more than setting up an awning.
Spot on. Spot on there.
But how far could you take that from this setup right here?
Look, you can go a long way with this. There's a kids' room to go on the other side. We've got the ensuite on there at the moment. You can have a full awning, full annex, set the whole lot up for a family if you wish. It just depends on how far you want to go into it each time. As I said, I like a quick setup and a quick beer, so I was onto it.
Good on you guys. Yeah. Speaking of that quick beer, I better let you get and have one and get out there and enjoy the music.
Sounds great. It's a really great event here, and I'd recommend anyone who gets a chance to come up here, to come up and enjoy the fun.
Kev's pretty shy. He doesn't say much when the camera gets rolling.
Thanks, Macca.
Jill and Dave are track Tvan owners, and I've caught up with them here at the Big Red Bash to check out their setup. First glance, it looks like it's been a few miles. Where have you had this thing?
Flinders Ranges, Ambydale Highway, Gary Junction Highway, Birdsville, been there twice.
Carragini,
Yeah, oh yeah, Carragina across to the Western Australia.
all around the west.
South of West Australia and North West Australia, yep.
Hay River track.
Yep. Cape Levesque was probably the worst track we've ever been on.
I'd have to agree with you, actually.
And it was terrible, but it survived.
It survives anything.
Well, that's what it's all about, you know. That's what I say. First glance, I thought, this one's got some stories, and it has. I mean, there's not too many places you haven't been, really.
Well, we've probably been to them all, but some of them were before the Tvan. And then I decided I was getting too old for the tenting, and I needed something more comfortable. And the Tvan fit the bill, because it'll go anywhere, but it is magnificently comfortable.
So what was your wish list for comforts?
A comfortable bed. I don't like being under canvas, so we could have rain, hail, storm, anything, and we are very safe and cosy in our little
Because we can just lift the lid up and just climb in, which we have done in the past. We arrive late sometimes, 9 o'clock at night, not because we want to, but because we can just open the lid up and climb in, and you're just safe. And
it's got reading lights.
Nice.
Reading lights, so I can get into bed and read, and that is fantastic. And it doesn't leak, cannot leak with the fiberglass hub, so that is absolutely wonderful. The other thing that's wonderful about it is the ensuite, because you can attach it and you're in your own tent, so you don't have to go anywhere. And we've got the hot water unit fitted to the car, so we can have showers every day, and
Nice.
which is
very nice at the end of a dusty day.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, and because it's attached, it's convenient. You're not carting things anywhere or walking through the dust. So that is fantastic.
What about you, Dave? What were the things that attracted you to the TV?
I think, it has the same wheels as it had the same wheels as our first Nissan. I think it's very rugged, and of course we don't live very far from the factory, so I was up there pestering them and trying to convince Jill that this is one we need, because as she says, I mean, under canvas, if it's bucking with rain, you don't want to be putting wet canvas up. Even so, if you've got the back canvas down, it just tucks up underneath and nothing on the bed. You know, don't have to worry about a wet bed, anything like that. And the bed is really comfortable, really sold us. Good suspension. I mean, never had a problem with that. I mean, we've done quite a few thousand Ks in it now, and it's just easy to set up.
So if there's someone sitting out there today thinking, I've been tossing up, I don't know what to buy, I've been thinking about a Tvan, what would you guys say to them?
Go for it.
Yeah, it's...
We've seen a lot of people with a lot of different ones, and I think this is the best.
Yeah.
It just really, it gives you the outdoor camping feel with the comfort and reliability.
Well, I'm going to let you guys keep enjoying that outdoor comfort feel and get out there and enjoy that music as well, because that's what you came here before.
Yes.
But thank you for taking a moment to have a chat with me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Macca.
It's been great.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.